Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is new, so please subscribe and hit the bell button. Also like, comment, share. All of that would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much. To all of those of you who are already my subscribers, thank you so much for being with me. I love you all. I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, books 1 and 2. You can find links to purchase my books from Amazon in the description box below. To open the description box, all you got to do is hit the black or gray arrow underneath the video to open up the description box. In the description box, you can also find links to view trailers that I created for each of my books. You can also find links. Currently, I'm on Facebook going live reading book 1 aloud to my Facebook friends and followers and uploading them here to YouTube. So if you like free audiobooks and superheroes, this is a new type of superhero and everyone is really enjoying it. There are 18 chapters in the book and I've read up to chapter 10. You can also find a link to the playlist that I created for the books, for the trailers, and for the chapters that I'm reading aloud. You can also find links to my authors page on Facebook as well as my personal wall. A few years ago, I did a couple of live videos where I tell my life story. You can find links for those as well in the description box. You can find a link for my friend April's new astrology channel here on YouTube. She's awesome. Subscribe, you'll love it. If you would like a personal reading, I am now offering those. And the information for that to book one is also in the description box below. This is a timeless reading. If you're attracted to it, that's when I trust that this is meant for you. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made before you incarnated as the person you are in order to learn lessons that raise the vibration of your soul. I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will as a being. In this deck, if a card is upside down, it means the energy is not fully in force or fully manifested, and depending on the position of the card and my intuition about what my guides are telling me, that's what they will mean. This is the Celtic cross spread. I read the positions a little differently than other readers, so I'll explain as I go. At the heart of everything for you right now, Aquarius, you have wand energy, which is fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. This card in particular has Sagittarius in it. Okay. This is a Saturnian energy. You're feeling overworked. You feel just weighed down. You could be feeling like you have too much work to do. Wands can be related to your career, so if this has to do with your job, you could feel like you've just got too many things to do. This could also mean that you just feel like you have too much to do in life itself. Like you do your job and then you come home and then you've got tons of laundry and cleaning or things like that. You're just feeling overwhelmed right now. You'll see that this card it is right side up, so it's fully manifested. This may have something to do with a Sagittarius. It doesn't have to. A 10 is an ending, though, okay? This is coming to an end soon. Once we get to the 10, then we go back to the Ace. The Ace of Wands is a new spark, a new beginning. Now, the next energy that we read here is the energy that's directly affecting what's at the heart of everything for you at this time, and we have the major arcana card of lust. This is also strength. Okay, it takes a lot of strength to tame the beast inside of you. Okay, this is about having to be strong, right? This is, you're just feeling so weighed down that you're just having to use your divine strength to be strong at this time. Okay, and this is the card for Leo. This may have something to do with a Leo in your life. These are both fiery energies. Passionate, okay? But I feel mostly that the strength that you are pulling up in order to endure this oppression, this heavy load that you're carrying, is meant to be. It's part of your divine blueprint. You're being, the soul, the vibration of your soul is being risen. It's rising because of this strength that you're pulling on. Now, interestingly enough, at the root of everything, you have another 10. But this 10 is upside down. This is not fully manifested, but this is a really great card. This is a happy ending card, one of the happiest cards there is. This is your happy family. This is your inheritance, whether it's through DNA or money, through your blood family, or the people that have taken care of you, you know, people who raised you, that type of thing. Okay, now this is not fully manifested. So it could be that you're working very hard in order to manifest this, since it is at the root of everything. You might want to start your own family. You may be working very hard to bring in some sort of inheritance. It could be that somebody in your family passed away and it's weighing down on you, and you're having to be very strong as you do what it takes to get this inheritance. Okay, or like I said, you could be trying to start a family of your own and you're just working really hard to do it. Now, the energy that is moving out of your life at this time is the unmanifested moon. This is a major arcana card. Okay, so there was something that hasn't come to light, that something that you were feeling was there with your intuition. You were feeling there was something that you were in the dark about, but it never fully manifested. So maybe you were thinking that something was going to happen, but it wasn't true intuition, you know? Maybe you were thinking somebody was deceiving you, but there really is none of that. Okay, this didn't fully manifest, and now the energy itself is moving out of your life. The moon means deception. The moon means intuition. The moon means not being able to see something in the dark. But sometimes it's as simple enough as how the moon glows. It only glows because the sun is shining on it, and so that's kind of deceptive in itself, but it's not a big deal. That's what I'm getting for you. There was something that you thought was some sort of deception, but it never manifested because it wasn't quite real. But because this is being told to you in this card of the moon, you were supposed to feel this way. This was a lesson that shaped you in some way and is helping to raise the vibration of your soul. Now, another thing that's interesting about your reading here, Aquarius, is that the next two cards, which for me as a reader are future cards, one is a more immediate future and then one is a future that will happen after that. These are both masculine cup cards. This is court cards. In this deck, you have a princess, a prince, a knight, and a queen. There are no kings. And so you have these two masculines, both of the masculine energies in the cup suit. So this is all about emotion. So in your future, this masculine energy and emotion is key. Now I'll go down and around in a clockwise motion, and so we read this one first. And this is a Cancer energy. Now the knight is the one that's the closest to the king, even though you would think it would be the prince because he's the son of the Queen of Cups. But she's the queen, so maybe it's the princess. You know what I mean? But he's older. Okay, he's older than the prince or the princess. So he's kind of closest to you, what you can get to a king. Now this is Prince Charming. You know, this is a masculine energy handing you their cup of love. Okay, this may be a Cancer. This is a Cancerian energy. And because water energy is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. See this peacock down here? That's why this is Prince Charming. This is a handsome masculine energy. I'm not saying that this is a man, because people can be more masculine than feminine. It's an energy. So a masculine energy will be bringing you their cup of love. The next energy that we read here is here's the Prince of Cups. Now what he does, since he is also right side up, is he masters his desires. He knows when to let go of a desire when it serves him to let go of that desire. He's in full control. And what I always think is so interesting about him is that he is a water sign here. He's of the water, but he drives an eagle. It looks like what he's got all around him is clouds, maybe steam or something. He is flying with his water energy. He's in control of his desires. Okay? So, let's see, which one will come first? It could be that someone brings you their cup of love, and maybe you do want to go with them, but you know they're not so good for you, and so you control your desire. It could be that you need to control your desire as you wait for this person to come and offer you your cup of love. Either way, these are both fully manifested energies that are coming in for you. And so it's going to just be your intuition. They're saying this is water. Water is subconscious. Subconscious is intuition. So it's up to you to know what resonates with you. Whether you have to control your desire to wait for this cup of love, or if you have to control it in a different way, where you don't want this cup of love, perhaps. Okay? Now here is your hope card. This Knight of Cups. He is not fully manifested. This is a Gemini energy. This is air energy, just like you, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. And this Knight, which is also a bringer of change, he moves too quickly. Okay? He moves on too quickly from, he'll have an idea and then he doesn't finish it. So as a hope card, this could be you hoping that you don't go so fast, that you skip something. Okay? Maybe you don't want to move too fast. Maybe that's why if this Knight brings you this cup of love, you control your desire a little bit because you kind of want to slow down because you feel like you're flying too fast. Look at how fast he looks like he's going. His armor is green, and green is the color of love and of healing. Okay, so you're hoping either to move quickly or not to move too quickly, depending on which these masculine energies, and because this masculine energy is connected to these masculine energies. And now here is your environment card, and we have another masculine looking energy here. This is the Hanged Man. This is your environment. Okay, you may be about to get a new perspective. The Hanged Man hangs himself on purpose to get a new perspective. This new perspective brings him enlightenment. Okay, so you are on the verge of this because this is not fully manifested energy. There may be some element of sacrifice. You see these, this is the element of Christ here. But it won't be as severe as that. It's the sacrifice is hanging yourself upside down. Basically just looking at something from a different perspective in order to gain a new point of view. And that new point of view gives you enlightenment, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, healing. And this is definitely a part of your divine blueprint, this new perspective. Now, the next card that we read is your fear card. You're afraid to rest. This card means rest. This is it could have something to do with a Libra, it doesn't have to. This is all about rest. Mental rest, physical rest, taking a break, just chilling. So you are afraid to rest, which is speaking to me about this. Your hope. Going too fast. Afraid of resting. Hopes and fears are often tied together. Some people read a card as both your hopes and your fears, but I separate them so that we can see in a full energy what this is about. Now, your hope, he's in reverse. He goes too fast. Your fear is resting. So, are you afraid that if you do not go fast, something will go wrong? But this card is telling you if you go too fast, something will. You'll skip a step. There is an element of rest to the hangman, because even though he is hanging, he's not going anywhere. That's life in suspension. You are suspended for a moment or two before you can get this new perspective. So rest is usually pretty good for you, so don't be afraid to rest. It brings you stability. 4 is the number of stability, and if you go too fast, you miss things. Now here is your outcome. The manifesting energy of the 6 of Cups. 6 is the number of love. Here is, whenever you see a circle and a dot, that means the sun. The sun is the happiest card in the deck, and so for me, when I see this symbol, I think of happiness. This card is called Pleasure. This is about fond memories. This may have something to do with a Scorpio. It doesn't have to. This is water energy. It is not fully manifested. Sometimes this means a past life. I'm not feeling that. This isn't some sort of past life connection. This is fond memories. I think sometimes this means that you want to create new good old days. That could be it for you. It could be you not wanting to start a new relationship or something because you have these fond memories from someone else. Now, at the bottom of the deck here, we have more cup energy. A lot of emotion here for you. You have at least one of each suit. You have earth. You have air. You have fire. You have a lot of water. Okay? So everything, your energies are all being addressed. So, but a lot of this is about emotion. You've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you've got 3 cup cards in this, and plus this is at the bottom, so this is very emotional for you. And as you've had the Prince of Cups, here is the Princess, his sister. She is very sweet. She's very youthful. This is about diving deep into your emotions. This is about examining what brings you joy and happiness. What are your feel-good, where do your feel-good feelings come from? Okay, under this, we have success. This is the card that I call boomerang energy. This has to do with your good deeds come back to you in good karma. This is charity, being generous. Good deeds, okay, brings you success. And this is fully manifested right here. 6 to me is the number of love. Oh, 3 of Cups, more energy of love that is starting to manifest. This can be a wedding. This is an emotional manifestation that creates a celebration. Oh man, there's the 2. the 2 and the 3 of Cups. This is the minor arcana Lover's card. It is called love. Yeah, you're in your feels right now. Then beautiful choices, your dreams coming true, and moving on from choppy waters to smoother waters, to charging ahead with passion and feeling confident and beautiful. A wonderful tower moment happens. You stop worrying about your life, and you this is Empress energy of the minor arcana, and there's the Lovers, and then there's the 10 of Cups. This is the happy ending. Yeah. I think this is a love reading. This feels very much like a love reading, Aquarius. Now, how much control do you have over this situation? I gauge by the number of major arcana to minor arcana. As I said earlier, the major arcana indicate your divine purpose. Here you have 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 10 cards. Okay? And so these are the strength that you're calling upon. You're supposed to. You're learning a great deal about how much strength that you have in you. You're learning about maybe to trust a little bit more. And you're learning that sometimes you just need a new perspective and a little bit of rest to help you get that new perspective in order to learn more about yourself and others. Okay? All right, Aquarius, I think this was a great reading. I'll see you next time.